Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rakah, Kodash, double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled, Go ye therefore into the highways. You have a scoffer by the name of Malak Shar, alright? The last time he did a video was 2 weeks ago. The last time he was on the highways and the byways was approximately 3 months ago. As you can see, he's not consistent. However, he claims to be a man of the Lord. Next you have Yasharallah Milwaukee, Dumb and Dumber. Last video, 19 hours ago. Last time they did a sit down was 6 days ago. Alright, and even if you assess their sit downs, they're no longer than 30 minutes. I've seen commercials longer than their sit downs. I'm just being funny on that note, but at the same time frame, you can see that the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, is not working with them. Alright, the last time they've been on the highways and the byways, it's a goddamn shame, man. Look at this shit. "11 months ago." So they preach for a contention and strife. Next set of scoffers, the Good Samaritans. Last time they did a video 2 days ago. Last time they've been on the highways and the byways, approximately 1 month ago. Next set of reprobates, tried and refined. Last time they were on the highway was 5 days ago. Alright? But prior to that, it was a month ago. Okay? And after, this period of time, they did a sit down, followed by another sit down, and then they came back on the highways and the byways. No consistency. And it's no fucking point even clicking on this guy's channel, man. He wasn't even going on the highways and the byways when he was part of Great Millstone. Nevertheless, let's get into the scriptures. Matthew 22:9. And this is Yahushua speaking to the disciples who later became apostles. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. And so if you're bidding something in the Greek, that means you're calling, okay? So let's focus on highways in the Greek.
Strong's G 1327. Diexodos. Diexodos.
Let's get to the point. Definition B. The places before the city where the roads from the country terminate. There are 4 outlets of the country highways, also entrances into the city. Alright? So, being a prophet, you have to be out there, man. You have to be out there in the streets. Alright? You have to be out there in the agora. Alright? Because not only you're calling out the elect from the congregation of the dead, but also you're declaring judgment to the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, as well as these other nations. Okay, and you can't do that being a couch potato. Yahushua declared, stating, go ye therefore into the highways. Alright, he didn't say go ye therefore into the kitchens and the living rooms and the basements and the dens. You got to be out there on the highways and the byways. So yeah, we do extra credit such as the weekly videos, all right? You know, because of course that was mandated within the spirit, all right? But hey, you got to be out there on the highways and the byways. That's first and foremost. Matthew 22:10. So those servants went out into the highways, and Balakshar, Yashar of Milwaukee, the Good Samaritans, these lukewarm, trying to refine, definitely Avenger, are not those servants, because his servants are in the highways and the byways. So Matthew 22:10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all, as many as they found. All right, both bad and good. Why? Because the word not only brings salvation, but it also brings punishment and judgment, which goes into destruction and death. And the wedding was furnished with guests. Okay. Next scripture, Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. All right, so that's why it's important to be in the streets, because this scripture has to manifest. And with these individuals right here at this time frame, you know, this scripture is not being manifested. Let's focus on streets in the Hebrew. Strong's H7339, pronounced as Rakab. Okay. Broad or open place or plaza. Okay. So that means you have to be out there in the public. Okay. Not in the comfort of your home. And you scoffers and reprobates, man, you cannot get around these scriptures, because Yahweh and Yahweh Shai change not. They're the same today as yesterday. Song of Solomon 3:1. By night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. So this is an individual and an elect man looking for the truth, looking for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, now let's see what he's going to do. Verse 2, I will rise now and go about the city in the streets and in the broad ways. I will seek him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. The elect are going into the streets to find the truth. Verse 3, the watchmen that go about the city found me, to whom I said, saw ye him whom my soul loveth. So the watchman, the true watchman, who has the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, are going to be out here in these streets, man. Okay, pushing the word. Why? Going back to the commandment, go ye therefore into the highways. That's how you follow Yahweh Shai, whatsoever he goeth, by doing what the scripture states. Isaiah 19:19. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai in the midst of the land of Egypt. And Egypt at this time frame is America. And a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord. Okay, but the point is that altar. What is that altar going into? Hey, these camps out there on the highways and the byways. And not only within the states of America, this great city, also known as Babylon the Great, but also nationwide, because the truth is global, man. Beginning with the ambassadors of Israel, the apostles, and the elder Akim, because the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is dwelling upon them and the rest of the sincere men of Great Millstone. Last scripture. Ezekiel 13:5. Ye have not gone up into the gaps. You have not gone into the gap. Y'all have not gone into the gaps. Y'all done stopped going into the gaps. Y'all not consistent going into the gaps. And you just forget about it. Back into the scripture. Ezekiel 13:5. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. If you're a true man of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, you're going to do what his son states. Okay? You're going to follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. And also for you guys that prophesy in the comfort of your homes. But the truth remains good. Hope you're edified. Shalom.